What is that?
Lounge music with a black background.
Oh, man, that is facebook.com/RealBraveInc. I'll give you a special shout out. Real Break is live now. Kiss's last tour. Oh. All right. Big shout out to Nicholas P., one of my students here. Are we live?
No.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh. Some good lounge music. Warning. Disconnecting a camera will interrupt the audio and video recording on that device. Real Brave Radio. Real Brave Radio. Real Brave Radio. Real Brave Radio.
I feel like we should disconnect and try it again.
Let's try it again. I don't know.
We're live. But whatever.
Great.
So we have till 6:30 today?
Yes.
Okay. This is still playing, apparently. So today I wanted to do a couple of things, but you had a
Can't
suggestion.
figure out how to turn that off.
No, I can't.
I don't want to talk about age as like a thing,
Huh?
but I've noticed that like my mom has a really hard time with computers.
Are you saying I'm your mom?
No. Thank God. Actually, no. Still no. It'd be weird.
Could be. I could be your mom.
Hello, viewers. Welcome to Real Brave Radio.
It's on. Yeah. So I had a couple of things. Of course, didn't bring my notebook here. So, ladies and gentlemen, 7 minutes in, Kevin.
Oh man, 7 whole minutes I gotta fill up. So, why do they call it eggplant? It's not shaped or tasted like eggs. Oh wait, I'm bombing out here. It doesn't look like an egg. Speaking of music theory, had a pretty interesting discussion about the Neapolitan flat 6 chord in neo-romantic context. The way Chopin used the flat 6, it's similar to like a minor plagal cadence.
I leave you for 2 minutes, and you're talking about theory. Forget it. You're fired from this.
I gotta keep this ready.
We were talking.
Go ahead.
We were having this conversation the other day about what is a musician?
Yes. Yeah.
And
Who are you, by the way?
Oh, my name is
Hi, that.
Daniel Powers,
Hello, Daniel
the
Powers.
founder of Real Brave. I'm relatively prepared for this, and this. Oh, I didn't give you a title today.
Does it still say likes Fred Durst?
Yeah, Kevin. There you go. That's from last week.
And I'm Kevin Bagar, your co-host with the Almost. Here
Do that
for
again.
Real
Nice.
Brave Radio.
So we were having this conversation
I'll just keep
about
this at accents for both of us.
what?
We can both use this at our leisure. It's great.
That is great.
It's a fun thing.
So useful about what a musician is.
Yeah.
And we had a discussion. So we have a limited time, but
I think, okay, so in its broadest definition, A musician is one who plays music.
Okay. So is a singer a musician?
If you consider because if you use your voice like a musical instrument, like it is, to create music, that actually brings up a even broader question: is what is music? Right. So, like, is music pitch with rhythm, pitch and rhythm? I suppose you could define it as such.
Is music rhythm? Just rhythm?
Ooh, it could be just rhythm.
So certain percussion has tone.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Whereas there are arrhythmic pieces written for, piano or any instrument. Tom York. There's lots of arrhythmic stuff there that could be considered music. So,
all right. I don't.
Is anybody watching? First of all,
let's find out. We're pulling up the chat messages.
Let's keep my phone from going to sleep so we can
Christina
slam
says
that.
hi. Look at I could do that now. It's so cool. Hi, Christina.
Hi, Christina. Hi, Nick. Hi, Will. Big shout out. Big ups. They're both in our fall concert.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Performing some Corey Hart and some.
Is that what I was hearing before?
Yes. Never surrender. Never surrender. And as well as Home Sweet Home. And the name of the band is escaping me right now.
Motley Crue?
Motley Crue. Where's the thing? Gosh darn it.
Thank you.
For Motley Crue.
So getting back to the conversation.
Yes.
So I totally agree. So a musician is like all sorts of things with musical instruments.
Yes.
There's all sorts of music in that whole thing.
Yes.
But I may cause some controversy. So what is a songwriter?
One who writes songs.
Right. So is a singer a songwriter?
If he is the author of the song.
Or she.
He or she is the author of the song, then yes, you could call that person a songwriter.
Is the singer... Okay. All right. More specifically. So if a singer writes lyrics, is that singer a songwriter?
If the singer writes lyrics, is he or she a songwriter?
Right. So someone walks in and is just like, "Yo, I write songs," and they just hand you a piece of paper,
And you ask them, all right, how does it go?
and they say, "Oh, like this, la la la."
Then yes.
Okay, why? Because it's melody.
Yeah, because they have put melody and rhythm to the words they've written.
I hate that.
If they just recite the words that are written as words, it's they're a poet or maybe even a librettist if you want to get technical
Okay.
and fancy.
All right. So I think a songwriter should be someone that can understand both parts. No?
Well, you don't need a big extensive background in. Shouldn't put that there. In music theory to understand like the form of a song. Like, this is the first part, here is the first part. This is the chorus, this is the chorus.
Okay. Well, Christina says she's a songwriter.
That's fantastic.
Christina, what kind of songs do you write? So we got into more in-depth conversation about this the other day. We don't have a lot of time to do it, but
Can we teach Nick some of the songs you've written, Christina? That would be
very cool.
swell.
Very cool. Christina is our viewer.
Yes.
Hi, viewer.
Our sole viewer, for whom we are infinitely appreciative.
She answers that question. We'll get back to it. But so we have not settled this. I just don't think that if you're going to get paid, I'm getting in trouble for saying this, but like there are certain people that write songs. They get paid tons of money, from royalties, but they don't necessarily actually write the songs. They were like in the room. There's 50 producers.
You could say that they were part of a collaborative effort to produce a song.
But production and writing are two different things.
Big time. I don't know. Not knowing. I think that if you show up with words, not even words, you don't have to have written words to be a songwriter. You can go.
That's not a song. That's a chant.
Do a diddy diddy dum diddy do.
That's to music.
But what I'm saying is, it goes back to how do you define music? Does it have words? Is that a song? Does a song need words? 1,000 years of music history will tell you no.
Gregorian chants.
Sure.
All right.
I don't know if you would define them as songs per se. You might say that this is chant.
Okay.
But a songwriter, I think if you have the basics down of what you want to hear, you don't need any knowledge of what that chord is, because you can come in and say this melody goes like this, do mi sol, and then whoever's there who's a more competent musician would just say, oh, that's a C chord, do mi sol, wham, and then they'll play it. I know lots of people like that who, they don't necessarily consider themselves as accomplished musicians, but as songwriters, because I happen to know quite a few poets who have a general idea, general outline, and will submit it for research and development.
This isn't settled. I'm not happy with this result.
So it's not as funny as it was before.
Okay. Moving on. So Kiss, I read briefly they're having the last tour or something like that.
Yeah, right.
Ever? Let's look this up.
Till they need some more money. Not to knock Kiss by any means.
We don't want to knock Kiss.
No.
They make way more money than you.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is very true. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll. That's the only. Oh, and whatever that song is. Those are the two songs I know by Kiss.
Well, this is the end of the road tour. That's what they're saying.
That's really depressing.
Yeah. Are you a Kiss fan? Is what I want to ask.
I don't. Not particularly.
No.
I mean, yes, if it's on, I'm not gonna be like, "What is this? Turn this off." Mm-hmm. But I'm not gonna necessarily request it per se. Mm-hmm. I respect what they did in terms of arena rock as its own sort of art form, spectacle. I like how they brought the theatrics to rock and roll that was not really previously there. Although you could argue that it was, but not to that degree with the makeup and the outfits and the axe-shaped guitar and all the pyrotechnics.
Right.
I think that's pretty cool.
It's okay. So is Kiss a brand or a band?
Definitely a brand. Definitely, I think that
are they more brand than band?
Aren't all bands brands?
They're not bland. They're not a bland band that has a brand.
Oh man. Well, why don't you ask Barbara
Streisand? Oh!
Yeah. Thanks, viewers.
So 19 things you probably never wanted to know about Kiss. This is according to Louder Than Sound. Some of this I probably can't even talk about.
And just to answer the question in the comments, Hakuna Matata is a song.
Oh, wait.
It means no worries.
Hakuna Matata means no worries?
For the rest of your days.
Oh, that's in the movie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have children.
I'm a child.
Yes, Christina, viewer. It is a song. Hello? There we go. Yeah, do you want to go into this? I pulled this up really quick. We could talk about stuff about Kiss.
Let's get into it.
Kiss went into a partnership with Hello Kitty. This is what I mean. They're more brand than band, man. I'm sorry. Kiss turned down the Beatles. All right, look. I have a huge problem with that.
No.
1978.
The other way around.
No, it's both. Kiss turned down the Beatles.
Oh, man.
So,
harsh.
Or they rejected the chance to appear as the future villain band in the preposterous 1978 musical Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. But I mean, look, if I ever got a chance to be associated with the Beatles, I would do it. That's just me. I'm nobody.
Well, who was the villain band? Who ended up being that? Was it a big name band, or was it just some actors? Was it the Monkees?
I don't know. It doesn't say this.
Was it
My research is
Nickelback?
only goes so far.
Okay.
Moving down on the list here, they had some very interesting band names. I can't say a lot of them.
Well, Kiss is.
It's not.
It's been said that it's an anagram for.
Yeah.
Can we say on this family-friendly show? Knights in Santa's Service. See what I did?
Yeah. I think that was more urban legend.
Propaganda.
Yeah.
Because people's moms and dads were like, "Hey, stop listening to that devil music."
Keep It Simple, Stupid was the other one.
Yes.
That was an anagram. Not an anagram.
Acronym.
Thank you,
Terrence.
Thank you, audience member.
This is filmed in front of a live studio audience.
I need the All in the Family. You remember All in the Family? No, I'm too old. I'm too old. Eddie Van Halen wanted to replace Space Ace.
Really?
Apparently.
He wanted to, but never did. That'd have been interesting.
I can't say that on the air.
Say what?
That.
Do you have to use that specific word? Can you describe it?
It's a family show.
It's a family show. Well, don't bring up Kiss.
Yes, but there's multiple times. Josh from Manhattan, the Manhattan location, he talked about how there's I think he's 11. Very cool dad, got him into Kiss. He's all into it. There's multiple people at the Queens location are like crazy into Kiss. Me, not so much.
I had a student named Liam who wanted to learn a Kiss song. And I was like, "How do you know about Kiss?" And he's like, "Oh, my mom listens to him." And just to err on the side of caution, I think I was like new here. I popped out of the lesson, asked his mom real quick. I was like, "Can he work on this song by this band, Kiss?"
And
she was like, "Yeah,
okay,
they're cool." So
they just have so many songs that have so many things in it.
So many things.
So many things.
There's a lot.
So as a good Christian boy, growing up, I wasn't allowed to listen to them. Not that I'm Christian anymore. You know why? I went to Catholic school for 12 years.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah.
That'll do it. I was raised the same way.
Well, this doesn't have any other stuff that I can use here. There might be one more thing. Let's see.
Gene Simmons would spit blood.
They're still doing it. I think they're in their
it
late 60s.
Am I getting the Simmonsons right? It's Gene Simmons, right?
Gene Simmons.
Not Richard Simmons.
Richard Simmons is a completely different person.
Well,
I would argue Richard Simmons is
are you sure?
a rock star.
He
Richard
definitely
Simmons is a bigger rock star than Kiss.
possibly has more notoriety.
Oh, Real Brave from Queens is on the air.
Real Brave Queens.
Get him on here.
What up?
You guys got anything to say about Kiss that we can do in the next 8 minutes, please?
We hear that you guys are big Kiss heads. Kiss heads? Kissers.
You're big kissers.
You guys are big kiss.
I got it.
Kissers.
All right.
Right in the kisser. Pow.
Right in the kisser. Okay. Well, that wasn't very good. Is Trans-Siberian Orchestra songwriters? This is from Christina. Thank you for being a part of this. This is really nice. I really appreciate it.
And we're happy to field your questions. I'm not familiar with their repertoire, although it's my understanding that they play mostly covers of songs. So in that way, I would consider more of them song arrangers rather than writers. For example, Carol of the Bells.
I can't remember.
This was written by Lewis Carroll in 1950.
Oh, right. Yeah, they do.
And they are a rock band, not an orchestra. Technically.
They're not a rock band.
You're considered a band.
I always had beef with the Trans-Siberian Orchestra. I feel like Christmas time is a time for like chilling
This is all Christmas music.
Chilling
Right.
with some hot cocoa, watching the snow flutter down, and not like metal. That was my only qualm with
Oh,
that.
so it's like metal Christmas songs?
Yeah.
Really?
Pretty much.
Why have I never listened to this? Oh, I'm thinking of...
They play them a lot at Christmas, actually.
Yeah?
Yes. So
Oh, well, yeah, I have heard it now I think about it.
side story, I worked at a deli for 4 years, and we have their radio station of choice was 106.7 Light FM, which New York, New Jersey fans of the show will know to be today's best variety,
Right.
which is not true. They play the same 30 songs on an indefinite loop, and during Christmas season, that 30 songs becomes 20 songs, the same 20 Christmas songs. I would work 12-hour shifts, and I would hear that Carol of the Bells by Trans-Siberian Orchestra 4 or 5 times. I would hear, all I want for Christmas is you 4 or 5 times I think I've told you about this.
We talked about it last time, and I totally forgot. It's the 30th anniversary of that song.
No way.
This year.
No way.
Yeah,
It's not.
yeah.
It's not 30 years old. Wait a minute. That can't be true.
That's true.
All I want for Christmas, it's gotta be the
Or maybe
20th.
maybe it's the 25th. Maybe I can't math.
I'm 30. I don't even need to date myself.
Maybe I got the math wrong on that one. Mariah Carey. She's sane.
We're gonna play Was Dan Right? Do 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 do. Do 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 do.
1994.
25 years.
25 years. I was off by 5 years. That means I'm...
Wrong.
Closer to 30 than to 20.
It's really a terrible song.
Yep.
How do we get on that?
Trans-Siberian Orchestra, Christmas music.
Okay. What about Weird Al Yankovic? He's absolutely a
I
songwriter.
love Weird Al Yankovic. Absolutely a song parodist. I know he's written original music. I'm sure. I've never heard any of it.
No, he has. Of course he has.
Yeah, okay.
You've never heard any? Never had any of his albums?
No, but I love his.
play music on this podcast and I can't.
Just shell out that dough, cough it up
Killing
for
me.
that
It's like-
blanket license.
So we can't play music because we have to get a license. So you know what we should do is we should put together a Kickstarter to get the license to play the music and become an actual.
Christina Panalena, you're gonna be our sole contributor.
Sarah is here. Kevin gets fired up about radio station picks, part 2.
Yes. Hi, Sarah Lords. Nice to see you on the
Yeah.
podcast.
Thank you.
This is true. She knows.
Well, look. If I was in your shoes, I would
Which
definitely
are
be mad.
blue and suede. If you can't see at home,
and socks.
and which are music notes. I don't know if you guys can see this at
No,
home.
they can't see it. They don't care.
It's really disappointing.
Another one rides the bus.
Wait, we can do that.
You can? Oh, yeah. Everybody.
Another one rides the bus. I don't know any of the other words. Rides the bus. And another one's on, and another one's on. Another one rides the bus. Another one rides the bus.
Okay, cool. I
Also,
totally killed that.
beat it. Eat it. Eat it.
Eat it. Well, that's a cover. But no, if you go to his albums, he does have original songs in there. He's brilliant.
And he's made other artists money for a while.
Yeah.
Tupac. Is that a Tupac song? Gangster's Paradise?
Yeah.
No, that was guy with the hair.
Ooh,
Paradise?
I know who you're talking about. 90s.
Gangster's Paradise.
Is that Coolio?
Coolio. Okay. Okay. We've got 2 minutes, Kevin. You have to go in 2 minutes?
Assuming that my student's here.
All right. We might have to close this segment out. I think it was pretty good.
What was the segment?
It was whatever we decided to talk about at that moment.
Okay.
Next on whatever we decide to talk about in that moment. You wanted to talk about lesson technique and pedagogy.
I sure did. It seems like a lot to cram into 1 minute and 15 seconds. Maybe we could go a few minutes.
Okay.
I
I do want to do a segment called 7 Minutes in Kevin.
In Kevin. So you want to do 7 minutes in Kevin? So you're gonna shrink down a vessel, much like in the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's not the movie I'm thinking of. It's more of a medical. No, that's a children's TV show. But yes, along those lines.
Okay. The other thing you suggested that we do today, or does anybody else have any suggestions? Please, in the next minute and a half, we could ask for tunes from our audience member, not plural,
Christina.
right?
Oh, Sarah Lords as well.
Sarah Lords. We got 2 people watching.
Members.
Maybe real brave.
We have viewers.
So, do you want to lead off this segment, this bit?
Okay, so the idea is viewers out there in TV land, they submit a popular song that they're sure that we know how to play.
Via the Facebook.
Via this chat.
This thing.
Yep. And then also somebody else shouts out a genre in which they'd like to hear the song performed. That's the idea.
That was
Wait,
fun.
do that again?
Yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
So this requires audience participation.
Yes. So, and you've got 30 seconds to do it.
30 seconds.
So everybody has a song out there they want us to play. And
You there. Name a song. And he ran away.
Run away.
I made that child extremely uncomfortable.
And he ran so far away.
Terrence, a popular song?
It's dead air.
Thanks for pointing out the dead air. We know when it's there.
Oh, George is here. George can
We
do
got
this.
George and we
George
got
can give us
Terrence.
a song.
George, give us a popular song that you're sure that we would know. Yeah.
It's the
By Rob Thomas.
No.
God no.
So down by
Down by the river.
down by the
Public domain.
public domain. Okay.
You guys don't know Down by the River? Come on.
Down by the river.
Down by the riverside. Down by the riverside. Mm-hmm. Down
It's a family
by
song.
the river. Neil Young, right?
Nobody knows that song.
Yeah. A popular song.
George, you failed us.
Funk version.
Don't stop believing. Thank you,
Thank you, Sarah Lords.
Sarah Lords. Two names.
Yes.
Funk version. This segment is viewers telling us what song to play and the genre in which to play it. Request by Sarah Lords. Thank you very much. Extra funk, she says. She says, make it more funky.
Just a
small town girl living in a lonely world. She took a midnight train going anywhere. Just a city boy,
city boy.
born and raised in South Detroit. He took a midnight train going anywhere.
Woo!
All right.
That was great. Yeah. You got pipes, man.
Hey, man. If I had one superpower, it would be that I can sing.
Fly. Oh.
I would, but I really wish I could be like a doctor or something.
That's not a superpower. It's just a profession. You should go back to school.
I've made. Have I mentioned that I've made dozens of dollars in the music industry?
You have. Many times.
Okay.
Almost like you're bragging.
Dozens. It's getting to be hundreds. Soon it'll be thousands. Probably by the time I'm ready to leave this world.
Well, you know, they'll go to your estate.
In my will, it'll say, "And to you, I give you dozens of dollars."
Leave my dozens of dollars.
Okay. Well, I guess we got to end this. This is getting much more funner.
Yep.
Okay. Well, today we talked about Kiss. We talked about we introduced a new segment, which I think was pretty successful. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Christina. Thank you, Real Brave, for chiming in for 1 second. And we will see you next time on Real Brave Radio.
Bye.
There it is, right there, people.
Thanks for watching.
Adios.